Cindy, we got a really cool ride going on. I know technically we're still winter time. You know what I mean? It's still winter. We're not supposed to be out on our motorcycles yet, but there's a big need right here, and it was on the south side down in Martinsville, Indiana. Young Cooper Benjamin, born at I don't want to say because I'll probably get it wrong, but it was like 21 weeks, 24 weeks, something like that. I mean, very, very young. Mm-hmm. I mean, you have preemies and then you have preemies. You know what I'm saying? So there's just a lot of medical expenses that come with this. The parents are and grandparents and aunts and uncles. It seems like the whole family. They're all first responders, whether they're EMTs, whether they're firefighters, whatever. But it seems like they're almost everybody in that family is a first responder. And I just thought it was super cool that a group of people said, you know what, we want to do whatever we can to help raise some money.
Yep. You know, it's amazing because you have these rides that pop up here and there. Too early to really ride, but we're still going to ride anyway because that's what motorcyclists do. And for them to put this ride together so fast and be able to get it done, and it's just amazing. You know, for a child that was born preemie, like you said, not just preemie, but even pre-preemie, it is amazing. And you have these first responders and people who care for everybody else, and they need care. And what do motorcyclists do? They go out and care for them.
They jump out there.
Yeah, it's just amazing.
Even on a day when there's 100% chance of rain, and you still get 20 knuckleheads that say, "I don't care. If this little one can be fighting for his life, we can get out there and ride in the rain a little bit, man." So, my hat's off. Well, I'm keeping it on because I'm bald. But other than that, we want to thank everybody that came out. Let's take a look and just see. This is a really short clip. But I wanted you to be able to see what took place here in the winter.
Yes.
Let's take a look. All right, man, here we are. We're at the American Legion here in Martinsville, Indiana. And I understand you came all the way up from Florida for this ride. Can't be more of a proud grandpa than that right there. So tell me a little bit about what this ride's all about and little Cooper Benjamin.
Cooper Benjamin was born at 24 weeks. He weighed 1 pound, 6 ounces. He was 12 inches long. He's gonna be in the hospital. His due date is May 31st. But they're going to keep him 2 weeks after May 31st before he can come home. I got a hold of John Glass and Riding for Angels to put this benefit fundraiser together because insurance isn't going to pay all this. And, you know, grandma and grandpas on both sides, they ain't got the money to pay all this. So I trailered the bike up here. I am from Florida, and I just want to make sure that we had a good representation from the bikers community. If you ride a bike, you understand. You know, it's just like Jeeps.
Right.
People in Jeeps, it's something that everybody does to make themselves happy. And I'm so thankful that Frenchie's Pub opened up early so we could stage there. The fire departments that escorted us here, we're getting ready to cut out here and head up to Green Township Fire Department where the baby shower is going on. My son-in-law is the assistant chief there, and we're going to ride up through there so everybody there can see the bikes that come out to support Cooper, and then we're going to head back down here.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, I knew you guys came out of Frenchie's, and I was hoping to get there. Now, you've been fortunate with the weather. I mean, first of all, it's March. Now, you're from Florida. You're used to this kind of weather in March, these warm temperaters. We are not here in Indiana. Very rarely do you get a 70-degree plus day in March. We could easily have snow today.
Yes, we could have.
And I know there's a chance for rain, and it rained last night really bad, and I know later on tonight it's supposed to rain again, so hopefully you guys will get all the stuff done and stay fairly dry.
We'll get it done. I met John at his house at 9:30 this morning. I don't think we left a mile from his house, and it poured. And I didn't know the roads. I slowed way down because the rain was actually coming straight down. I couldn't see the curb on the road. That's how quick and hard it rained. And then we hit a couple small spots, but we're riders, you know.
Right.
He was dressed for it. He had his chaps on. I got my rain suit exactly where it needs to be in the saddlebag.
Stay nice and dry.
Nice and dry. And you know, I appreciate the opportunity to talk with you guys. I did watch the segment Monday night when you had John there.
Oh, okay.
So that was badass. I am born and raised here in Indiana, so coming back home to do this is a miracle in itself, just like Cooper. He's going to be my $1 million baby.
Right. Well, I know, and that's the thing that people don't realize is just not even just the medical cost, but the fact that if the parents have to be able to be up there, and it's tough to be there and then leave and then come back. A lot of times you're forced, if you're going to stay, you've got to stay. And you know, I mean, unfortunately the bills keep coming and everything else. So I'm very thankful that, you know, there's probably 20-some bikes, probably about 20 bikes that showed up again in March, and with 100% chance of rain. Dude, that's fantastic.
And like I said, and I don't know all the groups that are here, the Christian groups, there's 3 or 4 or 5 groups that are here that come together to do something special like this.
Yeah.
And the other shout out, I lost our youngest son 4 years ago. His name was Benjamin Wyatt. So Sis took Benjamin's name. So we have a miracle baby.
Right on.
I just can't wait to see him and hold him.
I can relate to that in a little bit of a way, and that's something that's pretty special. And you got to say it is a miracle, and
it
that's
is.
all you can say.
And the last month's been tough on everybody, not just the parents, the grandparents, the siblings. Everybody's trying to come together as a family once again and do what's right.
Yeah.
And what's right is making sure we get Cooper home safe and sound and healthy.
Exactly.
And you know, he's got a long battle ahead. I think right now he weighs 2 pounds 9 ounces, which in a month he's gained some weight.
Right.
I can't remember how long he is, but he's a little fighter. He's just like his mom. He's stubborn. He wants things his way, and I'm proud of that.
Right on.
You know, growing up on a farm here in Indiana, the kids had to learn how to do manual labor, do work, and not everything's handed to you.
Right.
In today's society, parents don't discipline kids. Hell, you get kicked out of school, I'll buy you a PlayStation. When I grew up, if I got in trouble, I grounded. You got your ass whipped.
Right.
The way America should be.
Yeah.
You know, I'm proud to be an American. I'm proud to be a Legion rider.
That was
I'm
pretty
sorry.
good timing
I'm sorry.
right there.
My
that was
flag.
actually pretty good timing.
I'm
proud
sorry
to be an American, and right there the flag came out.
Right at her, and that's, you know, these guys, and I only know a couple here. One of my childhood friends is here. You know, everybody's doing this for the right reasons. They want to support what needs to be done.
Yeah.
And I thank you very much, brother. I honestly do. And next time I come back to Indiana, I'll hook up with you and John, and
most definitely.
We'll drink a Miller Lite or two together.
Most definitely. Well, I'm going to let you go because I know you guys are going to take off and go over to the other fire station.
We're going to go to the other fire station and come right back. And you guys are more than welcome to hang out here till we get back.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
Sir, thank you very much. God bless you.
Our prayers are with you, brother.
And I thank you very much.
All right, Dustin. Ladendorf Law has been a sponsor of Steel Horse Thunder for many, many, many years. There's been some changes. What can we expect?
Well, Ladendorf Law is now Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler as of the 1st of this year, January 1st, 2024. It is the same team, the same people. Everyone's still involved. We just simply have a name change. Myself, Dustin Fregiato, and Matt Bigler are now partners with Mark.
Okay. And so the fact that Ladendorf Law is now Ladendorf, Fregiato, and Bigler, you guys are bigger and badler than ever, correct?
Of course, absolutely.
All right. Integrity is still the same?
Absolutely.
All right, Dustin. I'm glad you guys are on board.
Thank you very much.
Big shout out to Krambo's. Chris Crampy, world-renowned painter. They have Harley mechanics. They have all the accessories, the bells and whistles that you need for your motorcycle. They do great tire sales there, and they have some really cool attire. Get your swag at Krambo's. US 40 over in Greencastle. That's right, it's the Texaco building, 6.3 miles west of US 231, right off of US 40. You know what they say, Krambo's, they'll get you noticed. All right, man, I told you this is just a nice short clip, but I just felt like it was too important to just pass up. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not a very long clip, but I wanted you to see what the motorcycle community is doing.
Well,
if this doesn't fire you up and get you ready to start riding.
Right? I mean, you have what, 20 bikes, 25 bikes that came out to this ride a day that it was 100% rain, and they came out to show their support. I mean, I can't say anything more about motorcyclists than they are fantastic. They will do and get it done what they need to do. They will get out there, they'll do a ride, rain or not, they're going to do a ride, and they're going to raise money for whoever needs help.
Rain, wind, cold, it doesn't matter. And that's why we end every show by saying it's not what you ride,
it's that you ride.